Hello everybody and welcome to Parks Bros. It's Drew here, and I'm sorry I haven't been around for a while. I went on a quick vacation with some family, but I'm back and I wanted to talk about something that you guys have mentioned to me a lot. And so I figured I could make a video about it just to explain what's going on with it, and that is the fact that Mako has passed through the Coastal Commission and has been approved to be built at SeaWorld San Diego. So if you didn't know, Mako is the brand new B&M dive coaster that will be coming to SeaWorld San Diego in 2020, and it will be the park's largest coaster at 153 feet tall. Now, this coaster was originally announced at a pass holder event back in January of this year with just some concept images as well as some figures talking about how it will be the tallest dive coaster on the West Coast. But since then, we really haven't heard much from the park at all, and I've only heard things through city filings and permits, as well as meetings with multiple different commissions to see if it could be built. But I'm here to say that it is officially gotten through every commission it's been put up against, and everything should be good to go for 2020. And I'm sure you've noticed, if you've been to SeaWorld San Diego, that most taller rides are a light blue color. Now, this will be, of course, carrying over to Mako, and that is just to appease the Coastal Commission because they would prefer buildings over 60 feet tall in that area be able to blend into the sky. So this includes Journey to Atlantis, especially with its new paint job, as well as Electric Eel, and soon to be Mako. Now, I wanted to talk about the name Mako for a little bit. Mako is actually trademarked by SeaWorld Entertainment and is actually used for another coaster in SeaWorld Orlando, the B&M Hyper Coaster over there. And they have used the same name for multiple different rides that are completely different on other sides of the country. Like Manta is a B&M flying coaster at SeaWorld Orlando and a Mach launch coaster in San Diego. So it wouldn't surprise me if Mako is still the name of the B&M dive coaster when it is built for next year. But I have heard some rumors flying around that Mako might not be the official name. And if that's the case, what name would you guys like to see? I'd love to hear your thoughts, but I just want to reiterate that because it has passed through every commission, Mako will be starting vertical construction, hopefully within the next couple of months, and demolition of the current parking lot, as well as 300 parking spaces, will be starting very, very soon. Walls have already gone up around the 3-acre plot, so it's going to be very awesome to see all this construction starting up for hopefully spring or summer of next year. But just in case you're wondering, we will be going down to SeaWorld San Diego, hopefully within the next couple of weeks, to get a construction update for Mako, and I can't wait to see what they've done so far, because they did put up walls actually a couple weeks ago now, and we will have construction updates on this coaster, hopefully at least bi-weekly. But I'm very excited to see this new record-breaking ride coming to SeaWorld San Diego for next year, and I cannot wait to get on it. It should be really awesome, and I'll only have one dive coaster to really compare it to, and that is Valravn, which I will be riding in about a month's time, which is awesome, and I can't wait to compare Valravn as well as Mako. So it should be a lot of fun to do both of those rides within the next year, which is amazing to think about. But I'm just so happy that it was able to pass through cleanly, through all of the needed processes that it had to in order for it to be built. And I'm glad SeaWorld is getting a brand new coaster that should help attendance immensely. But let me know your thoughts on the coaster and what the name could potentially be, as well as some of the things you'd like to see around the coaster, maybe theming wise. But I'm really excited for all of this to happen within the next year, and I hope you are too. But make sure to subscribe if you have not, because we're going to have updates galore about Mako as well as that surrounding area and SeaWorld. But until next time, we'll see you on the next ride.